Coach Josh here, giving you guys a little dynamic warm-up. I'm going to show you two ways to do these dynamic warm-ups. You can either do them in place if you don't have room to move, or you can do them in some space if you got some room to run. You need about maybe 10 yards or so. So we're going to start out with a standing one. This is going to be whether you got space or not. You're going to just do a heel-toe rock. So I'm going to rock back on my heels and then come up on my toes. Rock back, come up on my toes. From the side, it's going to look like this. Back and then up. Back and up, okay? It's gonna be a standing one. I want you to do 12 reps with those. So up and back is 1, you'll do 12. The next movement we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quad pull. So we're just gonna kind of work up the chain. So from the side, it's gonna look like this. I'll pull the heel back to the butt, and then just alternate legs. From the front, if you notice, I'm getting my knee straight under my hip. Don't let that knee wing out, okay? Go straight underneath the hip, and then alternate legs. If you're doing it in the in a walking pattern here, you're gonna take about 10 steps or total. We're gonna have 6 each leg here. So I'm gonna step, grab my ankle, pull my heel to my butt. Step and pull, okay? Again, 6 each leg or 12 total reps. The next one's gonna be a knee hug. The knee hug, I'm gonna grab the front of my knees, pull the knee to the chest, and then just alternate legs. Okay, from the side, it's gonna look like this. In walking, it's just going to be here. Take a step and walk. Again, 6 each leg, 12 total. The next one we're going to do is we're going to do a over under the hurdle. So if you can do this with some space, you're going to do 6 steps out and 6 steps back, 12 total. So I'm going to go over, and then under the hurdle. So take a big step over, and under. Okay, so I would do 6 out and then 6 back. If I'm more in a standing position, I can't go too far, then I'm just gonna go back and forth. So I'm gonna go over, under, then I'm just gonna come right back, over, and under. So each guy might need about 4 to 5 feet in front of them. This is gonna help mobilize the hips and get a little lateral movement going. Next, we're gonna get a little bit more active with this. So again, these can be done in moving, or these can be done in standing. So the moving version of this one, a high knee, again, you're gonna need about 10 yards of this, but I'm gonna do a high knee run forward. It's gonna look like this. Okay, on that high knee run, I wanna make sure that my knee is breaking my waist, okay? Then you're gonna do a lateral high knee. So now I'm gonna face sideways, I'm gonna do the same motion. I would go 10 yards to my left, 10 yards to my right, okay? If I don't have a bunch of room to move, don't worry about doing the lateral high knees on this next one. We're just gonna do a standing high knee for about 12 steps each. So it's just gonna look like this. And you just stay in one place, okay? Next, we're gonna do a karaoke, okay? Again, this is one that we could use if we have a little space to work with. If we don't have as much space, I think the over under the hurdle would do this trick too. So if you have room to move, we're gonna do a 10-yard karaoke to our left, 10-yard karaoke to our right. So it's gonna be behind and then in front with a big knee. And behind and then in front. That's how the pattern is gonna go. I'm gonna show you at full speed how it'll look. Then on my way back, okay, again, getting some hip mobility for you skaters out there, guys. Now, last, we're gonna do a skater movement here. So this, again, is all in standing. You don't need any extra room except for that 4 or 5 feet we needed for the over under the hurdle. I'm gonna load one leg, push off, and push back. Okay? And I want you to get about 12 steps each, 24 total steps. Cool? So really quick warm up there. I'll have this in print. We'll have each video situated for you guys. I hope this helps get you guys warmed up for your games.